Hello everybody, back again for build video number 3. This will be the Trials tank, main tank. So we'll go ahead and go into the gear. We got Alkosh, so we got this Triune enchanted, so I do that on all 3. We have 2 block costs, 1 mag regen again. Gives me a good balance, things I need to run. So right now, I do have Tarugs on this tank, so with changes coming up, who knows. There's other things you could run, more horns, you could run Italian Defender for more heals, you could run Leeching for more heals. Most tanks, they're going to swap to that new set called something with the claw. That'll probably be, well, it is going to be the go-to set for every main tank. So you block, it gives everybody minor courage. So, but for now, this is the setup. We have Tarugs, all sturdy. We have Shadow Rend, one piece that provides magic or recovery. I got a chest piece of Tarugs as well. We got Chokethorn, heavy, that provides another 129 mag regen. So that's the purpose of wearing 1 Chokethorn, 1 Shadow Rend. Wooler did come up with this. I did not invent this whatsoever, but I love it. So it's an extra 300 mag regen. Combine that with the barrier passive, it's really nice. There's a lot of mag regen. Even on a balanced build, it's really nice. So I got a Sword of Alkosh, decisive, with shock. So I changed this to decisive because I figured the faster I get my ult, the more resources I have. The only other thing would be like I could use powered, I could use defending. I don't need defending because we're a Nord. So something like maybe with an Imperial I could use a different trait. But with Nord I wanted to go decisive. I put on a shock damage enchant, so there was another source of lightning damage. I could use a absorb stam enchant like I've said before in build video number 2. But I like the shock damage enchant for the most part. It does have a high value as well on it. I got sturdy shield. I run an ice staff of Alkosh with infused crusher. So with Tarugs it makes the enchantment bigger. So back bar is 2739, reducing your physical and spell resist for 5 seconds. So it procs twice on a blockade. So it's really nice. For sluttable items, I use Longfin Pastry. So increases max stats times 3. It's really nice. And I use tri-stat pots. So as main tank, I really don't use anything else. Tri-pots, that's it. So get those, use those. You'll never go back. So we went over the gear. We'll go over the skills. Pretty simple stuff. Pierce armor again. We got Heroic Slash to build ulti, so as main tank you'll be taking a lot of the damage. You want to get your ultimate back so you can keep up your resources. Green Dragon Blood heals you in a rage. Range taunt, aiding you shield for a shield and provides minor brutality again. Replenishing Barrier, just use that for the passives and what it does when the ward dissolves. Back bar Choking Talons again, balance on your back bar. In case I do need Magicka, I'm not going to get caught heavy attacking with an ice staff or whatnot. I'm going to just balance out. Shadow Silk, one of the most underrated DPS abilities, and then all of a sudden caught viral. So Blockade of Frost. So what that does, and we didn't cover it in the last one, was puts down the ice barrier in front of you, dealing frost damage, reducing their speed by 60%. And then chilled enemies become frozen and are mobilized for 4 seconds. So it's a really good AoE route. You almost don't need to run Talons anymore. I'll probably end up taking it off if I end up staying with the Ice Staff, or if I go to a bow. I've ranked up the bow skill line as well. So depending on where the game is headed, it will depend on what I run for the next DLC. Unrelenting Grip, which is the chains. So it's just to pull things. Pull, and then blockade them down. Hit them with the Spider Silk. And then Aggressive Horn. So that increases your max magic and max damage by 10%. It gives everybody major force, which increases your critical damage by 15% for 9 seconds. So it's a huge DPS increase. You want to make sure you run that as much as possible. Like, don't barrier. You don't have to. Like, if you're about to die, you can barrier. But if you're doing good and your group's doing good, like, just horn every time. So we'll go over CP. It's a lot like the other off-tank CP. It doesn't really change. So 81 Ironclad again, 56 Hardy, 56 Elemental Defender, 66 Thick-Skinned, 11 Quick Recovery, 37 Warlord, 12 Sprinter, 100 Arcanist, 20 Tenacity, 81 Shadow Ward, 20 Tumbling, 100 into Blessed, 100 into Elfborn. We have 30 into Thaumaturge and 40 into Precise Strikes. So you can move these around how you see fit. This benefits a few different builds, like build number 2 I did for the off tank with Powerful Assault and Ebon. You know, so you're obviously not vigoring unless you put vigor on your bar. So if you're not and you want to move them around. It's very flexible. So, and then I think I went over this, but I am stage 1 vamp and I'm running the Atra Mundus, the Tri-Stat food. So if you liked the video, give it a like. If you want to see something different, or if you want to see a certain build for certain content that's ran, put it in the comments. And if you like it, it's where you want to see another video. Subscribe if you want to. But you guys have a nice day. Thanks.